Speculation around Red Bull's long-term leadership structure has intensified following a demanding 2025 campaign, one in which the team briefly found itself more than 100 points behind before mounting an impressive recovery. Despite the late-season surge, the team's title challenge ultimately fell short by 2 points, a result that triggered considerable reflection within senior management. Against this backdrop, the organization now prepares for the arrival of new chassis and power unit regulations in 2026, a shift expected to reshape internal responsibilities and technical priorities. It was within this context that Helmut Marko, a central figure in Red Bull's motorsport operations for 2 decades, confirmed that he will step down from his role at the end of the year. His influence spanned every phase of the team's modern era, from the emergence of Sebastian Vettel to the recruitment and rapid promotion of Max Verstappen. His reputation for candid remarks has long set him apart in a paddock, increasingly governed by coordinated communication strategies, leading to speculation that his departure stemmed from internal friction. Marko rejected that interpretation in an interview with Austrian broadcaster ORF, stating that the decision was entirely his. He attributed the timing to the emotional weight of the 2025 season, describing the final outcome as a very bitter disappointment. He recalled being 104 points down after the Dutch Grand Prix, calling the team's subsequent comeback unique, but admitted that missing the title by 2 points reinforced his sense that the end of the year represented the right moment to step aside. He explained that the day after the Abu Dhabi finale, while staying in Dubai, he decided to formalize his exit. Marko added that even a championship victory would not have altered his plan, saying he viewed both winning and losing as equally valid reasons to close a chapter that began in 2005. He also noted that the major regulatory changes coming in 2026 strengthened his belief that a transition inside the team needed to begin now, despite his limited involvement in the technical development of next-generation cars. Marko dismissed circulating rumours regarding Gianpiero Lambiase, Verstappen's longtime race engineer and head of race engineering. He stated clearly that Lambiase is not leaving the organisation and rejected claims that Verstappen would have a different engineer in 2026. Asked whether he had discussed his retirement with Verstappen prior to informing senior management, Marko explained that he had spoken only with Red Bull executive Oliver Mintzlaff in Dubai before the team's scheduled championship dinner. He said the conversation with Mintzlaff included a brief discussion about whether a partial role could be considered, but Marko insisted the transition needed to be complete. He described the meeting as very friendly, also noting the presence of a representative from Red Bull's Thai ownership group. He later called Verstappen, whose travel issues prevented him from attending the gathering, and described the conversation as emotional, marked by a certain melancholy. Marko's departure closes a chapter that began when Red Bull acquired the former Jaguar and Minardi teams ahead of the 2005 and 2006 seasons. Under its new structure, the organisation secured 14 world titles, 8 for drivers and 6 for constructors, and 130 race wins from 418 Grand Prix, a record unmatched by any team in the same period. Reflecting on the journey, he recalled the early words of Red Bull founder Dietrich Mateschitz. "Let's try, maybe we can win a Grand Prix." What followed far exceeded that modest ambition. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.